All right, next on the 7 tonight, the Big South Fork National River and Recreation Area is picking up the pieces caused by recent severe weather. I want to show you some pictures to kind of give you an idea of what we're talking about here. Now, the National Park Service says impacts have been reported throughout the park in both Tennessee and Kentucky. We're told trails, stream crossings, river access areas, drainage infrastructure are affected by the recent severe weather up there. The Big South Fork says some mudslides have blocked roadways. Now, park crews are in the process of assessing some of the damage and making emergency repairs. In the meantime, though, you are being told to use caution while visiting that area. And this is not the only place that we're seeing storm damage. Take a look at some of these photos out of Oak Ridge. We're told hospitality houses were damaged in recent storms. These houses provide free temporary lodging to cancer patients and their families who must travel to Oak Ridge for extended treatment. Administrators are working now to get cost estimates on the damage and determine if insurance will indeed cover it. All right, continuing our Big 7 list for you now, Knox County leaders coming together today to tackle one of the community's most pressing issues. We're talking about domestic violence. At the Randall E. Nichols Family Justice Center, law enforcement advocates and community partners work to shape a plan for the future. Now, the forum was organized by Knox County Criminal Court Clerk Mike Hammond. He shares that a recent comptroller study found Knox County ranked #1 in the state for domestic violence petitions 3 years in a row. The goal of today's forum is to bring leaders together from across the community to, well, hopefully, find ways to reduce domestic violence and improve support for survivors. Now, during today's discussion, participants shared what they believe should be included in a 4-year plan to help address the issue.
Already this year, we've had 1,600 calls for domestic violence just from January through May, and that's in Knox County. A lot of those are inside the city limits. And so having these people here is going to be key to putting together a strategic plan on how we can look at domestic violence and perhaps come up with some solutions over the next couple of years.
I think a lot of the agencies, we are all struggling to how do we keep up the support and relief for victims and also for perpetrators, you know, the people who are in the cycle and the children that are affected.
Hammond says there is no quick fix here, but he believes this forum is the first concrete step toward finding long-term solutions. Next on the 7 tonight, Knoxville Police confirming to 6 News an officer with the department has resigned amid a TBI investigation. We're talking about Officer Shigeki Nagamoto. 6 News also reaching out to the TBI, which confirmed it was investigating allegations of misconduct involving a KPD officer. Knoxville Police say Nagamoto was placed on administrative reassignment with his police powers suspended once the department was made aware of the TBI investigation. Nagamoto then submitted his resignation over the weekend. And while he is no longer employed by Knoxville Police, we are told the department will continue to support the ongoing criminal investigation as needed. And we're told it comes at the request of Knox County DA Sharm Allen. Now, so far, no specifics about the allegations are being released. Continuing our Big 7 list, tonight Governor Lee standing by Tennessee's protocol for lethal injection following a botched execution. Back in May, we told you when the execution of Tony Carruthers was called off after medical personnel failed to find a vein for lethal injection. At the time, they said the first vein was found quickly, but that they could not establish a backup line as required by the state's lethal injection protocol. While the governor was visiting East Tennessee today, we asked him about this, and he chalked up what happened as a fluke, something that should not happen again.
The protocol itself still stands as it should. The Department of Correction did exactly what they should. It should not affect executions in the future, and you know, those victims of the most heinous crimes in our state deserve to have justice there.
Now, the governor intervened in Carruthers' botched execution, granting a 1-year reprieve. Tennessee's next scheduled execution, by the way, is slated for Anthony Hines on August 13th. Hines was convicted of the fatal stabbing of 54-year-old Catherine Jean Jenkins, a motel maid. This happened west of Nashville in 1985. Next on the 7 tonight, a Crossville leader has died. James Mayberry began serving on Crossville City Council in December 2024. You know, he served as mayor of Crossville for 2 terms from 2014 to 2022. And tonight, city leaders are remembering Mayberry as someone who devoted himself to the city of Crossville. Cumberland County Mayor Alan Foster has directed that county-owned flags be flown at half-staff in Mayberry's honor. Mayberry's city council term was set to run through December of 2028. Tonight's City Council work session has been canceled. The next council meeting is set for a week from today. And continuing our Big 7 list now, a Sevier County inmate back in custody tonight after the sheriff's office said he ran away from a litter pickup crew. At midday, we first told you about the search for 37-year-old Justin Vaughn. There he is. Then the sheriff's office shared this photo around 1 o'clock saying that he was caught. We're told the search for him involved the use of drones, helicopters, and bloodhounds. Vaughn is currently serving a 3-year sentence for a circuit court violation of probation and a general sessions misdemeanor assault. Wrapping up our Big 7 list now, a portion of Knoxville's North Waterfront could be one step closer to a long-term redevelopment plan. Tonight, City Council will consider whether to authorize KCDC to begin creating a plan aimed at improving infrastructure, connectivity, and future development along the corridor. Now, the proposed redevelopment area stretches from Maplehurst along Neyland Drive to Third Creek. KCDC says tonight's vote is not about approving a specific project. Instead, it would begin the process of creating a high-level redevelopment plan that could help guide future investment.
One of the things I like to start with is it is a redevelopment plan, but this plan is really more about very big picture and putting tools in place that allow for projects in an area to happen. So it's much more about...
If approved, KCDC would draft the plan, then hold a public hearing later this summer where property owners and residents can review it before any final approval.